Such an awesome jewel of a person. I am one of the many proud persons who consider this wonderful blessing or this wonderful blessed soul as a second mother, an aunt, a friend, and that person or that conscience that has guided myself and others to be who we are today. Miss Auntie Babs, as we'll call her, has done many things for us, from little kids up till now. So just wait a minute. Her mother has just reached. With her spans a lifetime. From us as kids to adults, to her knowing our kids. Judy as a young girl, to Judy as a young lady, to a mother, and now a grandmother. As children growing up by this home, if we did anything dotish, she would mention, from Rondell and Leanne, Lord, Auntie Babs will kill we. Don't let man know that now. It's sure to be dead. That lady don't rest. And the thing is, that shows the amount of respect she commanded of all the youths within this neighborhood. You can't mess up, you can't do nothing wrong. She expected nothing but the best from all around her. She gave her children, Rondell and Leandra, nothing but the best. She has always been proud of them and has always done all that she could do to ensure they are happy. As a support on a rock that a mother gives, Rondell and Leandra had it. It doesn't stop only with Rondell and Leandra. Many of us could attest, everyone around here, she treated us as her own children. From the many kids growing up in this street, this village, many of her nieces and nephews here and abroad, all the boys who camped over for cricket, many of whom went on to represent Trinidad and Tobago in both local and international levels. And trust me, if she found out we did anything wrong, she would let us know. She dread. In a nice way. From a humble background in St. Croix, Town, her parents, Hamida, and the late Khalil Mohammed had 4 children. Imran, Yasmin or Auntie Merle as we'll call her, Judy or Auntie Babs, Ashraf, or as we name as Uncle Terry. Her parents ensured all of them got a sound education and brought them up with strong family values. When all Judy's siblings and family met up, the stories they shared brought tons of laughter. We love hearing the stories, the old time days. But like a fairy tale story, Lincoln and Judy can boast of being married to their high school sweetheart. Because while at St. James College, Judy met her soulmate. Judy and Lincoln met, fell in love, and endured up till today. Almost 50 years or more of love. Wow, many of us hope and wish we can even put our feather as close as possible to that type of heart. Judy has 2 additional parents. May, as we'll call her grandmother, and the late Ramlochan, as the village knows him as grandfather. And she has 6 more sisters. Judy was not just a daughter-in-law, but more of a daughter and a sister to Lincoln's family. And they all supported and have been there for each other throughout. And Judy, who and the Babs, has always been an ambitious and constructive person. After high school, Judy worked at Nutrimix and then went to the San Fernando General Hospital as a clerk for over 30 years. Along the journey of her life, she has made many long life friends who will truly miss her. Judy was caring, generous, friend who gave freely of her time and herself. Many of us know and who know her truly personally. If she only thought of you, I can speak for myself. I will call this person later. I will call this person tomorrow. She never did that. She thought about you, she called you immediately. During her retirement, arthritis and medical issues started affecting her. Her doctor, as we call him Dr. Zeus, was just a phone call of minutes away. Well, Auntie Babs and I all talk. She had plenty positive hopes and dreams for all around her. She said, say, Holmes, I will like before I'm married. Make sure I get somebody who can fit in and tell whoever you're with. They have to sit in the back seat, the front seat is hers. She riding shotgun. One thing she said that always resonated with me. Holmes, they don't understand true love until they have children. So said, so done. So she could not wait to have grandchildren to spoil. She always tell me that, say, Holmes, I can't wait. But that started off with Tristan, the neighbor next door. She got some practice. Rondell and Leanne are the light of her life. When Rondell got married, Judy welcomed Revi as a daughter. And I must say that they saw this transition of Rondell as their child, they seem to develop into a responsible and successful man. Auntie Babs loved children, so she would spoil them. If ever anyone, especially little children, came over to visit, she would say, hold on, run, go and get some snacks. She was selfless with her love and all that she had. When Riel, that is Rondell's and Revi's son, once he came into the picture, she was overjoyed. Her years of waiting had reached. There was nothing she wouldn't do or give to ensure he has everything. When the crew came to visit, Fabian, Ethan, Smooth, Nicholas, just all the boys from over the road, inside the street, curving, but you would come and sit down in the gallery, you hear soca music playing, reggae music playing, some serious Marshall, popcorn, and you ask, like if you ask Uncle Links, who really playing that? He got grin, and he got point at Auntie Babs. So Amy and Leandra, them tell me she's always dancing in her room. She had her own private party. They say she like Ricardo Drew, but she get vexed with him when he started to like Patrice Roberts. So she was up to date. So in recent times, as medical issues took over, or took to the forefront, there were many who were foot to foot with her, the caregiver, the family, neighbors, friends. I may not have mentioned names, but you all know who you are. There are many of us who would have been praying for years for her. Barbie always loved life, no matter what. She always celebrated life, every single day. There are many stories of her impact on our lives we could share. The Tobago Lines, Miaro, making cook, family lines, taking photos. And as we all know Barbie, she never left the house without looking her best. Makeup, hairstyle, jewelry, nail polish. Who's ever looking? Say, right, go in. She go in. Even if she could from inside to the gallery, she dress it. Nobody could take away her style.
When she went into A&E, she made sure to put on she lipstick before she went, and I was like, but they're gonna treat you.
She always looked her best. Lincoln, Rhonda, and Leanne, they all did their best to ensure she was always happy and comfortable. She left, as the speaker said last night, during the month of Ramadan. Muslims know how special that is. Judy was a free spirit that lived in her own terms. She happened to the world. The world didn't happen to her. Judy loved her family, both immediate and extended. She celebrated their achievements and lifted their spirits in the face of any disappointment. And she also celebrated the slightest bit of success. And both Auntie Judy and Lincoln, no matter what, they're there. So as a farewell, I must say, words and tears can never express the seed of joy Judy planted in all of us. We all need to exemplify this. Auntie Judy, we love you. So thanks to everyone who showed up and showed their support and sent their condolences. We all know that Auntie Judy has a lot of memories with us. And it's just the joy, the happiness we need to remember. I can't remember anything else. But thank you all very much for listening to this short message. And Auntie Judes, thank you for always being there. Thanks very much. So one of our nieces, Korea, has a few things to share.
Good morning, thanks Mama. Good morning everybody. I greet you with the Islamic salutation, Assalamu alaikum, which means peace be unto you. My name is Faria and I am Judy's, or as I like to refer to her, Auntie Jude's niece. We each have our own terms of endearment for her. There's Jude's, there's Bob's, there's Barbie. Feel free to shout any other names you know her by the way. Not forgetting, 2 years ago, she acquired the title Grandma, one that I know she held in the highest esteem. I've never done this before, so if all protocols are not followed, please forgive me. My task is to celebrate the life of Judy Mohammed, and I'll just be adding on a few things or probably reiterating some of the things so Homo would have said already. We're here today to celebrate the life of Judy Mohammed Ramlochan before she's laid to rest today, April 20th. She was the second of 4 children born to Haji Khalil, now deceased, and Hajin Hamida Mohammed on January 4, 1957 at St. Cross Road, Princestown. After completing her secondary school education, she entered the workforce. She was one of the earliest employees at Nutrimix in its formative years, before moving on to the Medical Records Clerical Department at San Fernando General Hospital, a role that she loved, alongside her colleagues who she was very close with. She held that position until retirement. With her hospital background, she was a self-proclaimed pharmacist and could rival any clinician about what pill to take for what. I'm sure you all can attest to that. She was also a very stylish woman, as Homer alluded to. Whenever there was an event, she was the most well-dressed, perfectly matched, always wearing lipstick, nails done, hair done, jewelry on, always on point. My mom, Yasmin, also known as Merle, reminded me that in true Judy fashion, she once arrived to a family get-together with a wig. She had such a laugh when she was relating this story to me last night. Even the day, as Leanne would have said, even the day she went to Sando General Hospital, despite being unwell, Leanne told me that she ensured that her lipstick was on. A true diva. Her larger-than-life personality, coupled with Uncle Lincoln's delicious curry duck, were hallmark features of their annual Boxing Day get-togethers. Uncle Terry, who despite his constant banter with Auntie Judy, and I mean constant, always looked forward to spending Boxing Day here with much enthusiasm. Many of you present today can attest to her affable qualities. Always approachable, generous, always willing to lend a hand without reproach, full of love and laughter and hot mouth. But don't be fooled by her feisty nature. She's also sensitive, a real soft-hearted person. In recent conversation with my Uncle Imran, the next sibling in immediate succession to her, he recalled that the slightest disturbance that she saw on the news, and you know she was up to date on all current events, local and international, crime watch, beyond the tape, CNN, everything she was watching. Naturally, she would pay attention to what was happening where my uncle was residing in the US, and she would immediately contact him to show concern if it was warranted. So much so that when he was living in Maryland and the movie Independence Day starring Will Smith was playing on TV, she thought the fictional doomsday newscast in the movie was real, and immediately called him to inform him that there was an explosion in Washington, D.C., and the White House was on fire, and she was worried. Furthermore, she alerted everyone on the Mohammed side of the family about this fictional disaster. News before news. I would like to now include some words from my two brothers who regrettably cannot be present today, but offer their support and love to everyone. My brother Abel wrote, Auntie Judy was a determined soul. I distinctly recall the time in 1998 when she chauffeured a car, because she couldn't drive, but she had her license, and a driver from Princestown to Presentation College, Chigonas, to see me, her eldest nephew's stage appearance as valedictorian of his high school graduation. She said, I wasn't going to miss this for anything, Adel. She will be fondly remembered as Grand Auntie, a term I bestowed upon her, much to her irritation, when our daughter Adela was born into the family. She personally preferred the term Granty. I'll now read something from my brother Harry. Auntie Judy was the nicest aunt anyone could ever ask for. She would always have the best snacks and would have KFC delivered, perfectly timed for just as we were arriving. She was such a fun and a joy to be around, and as a kid I thought she was the coolest of my aunts and uncles. She was always willing to have great conversations about everyday life in Trinidad and its many issues, while putting her spin on things, which may or may not have been necessarily correct, but was always fun to spend time with her and hear her views. I remember a few years back, our families were coincidentally in Tobago at the same time. I will always remember this trip because I spent my birthday there and we ended up stranded in Tobago because of a tropical storm. It forced all the Caribbean Airlines flights to be cancelled. Auntie Judy and Uncle Lincoln provided us a place to stay as we kept checking the airport for flights. Uncle Lincoln was the driver and Auntie Judy was riding shotgun, driving around Tobago but also navigating life together. I pray that she's in a better place with familiar souls. Until we meet up again, love you, Auntie Judy, from Hattie. No one is perfect, but her generosity, empathy, unconditional love and support are the reasons why each and every one of us here is present today. And we will always quietly smile to ourselves whenever we remember her. To Uncle Lincoln, Rondell, Leandra, Reevy, and little Riel. To grandmother who accepted Judy, or Barbie as she is fondly called, as a daughter. To the rest of the Ramlochan clan, who considered her as a sister. And to the King Street Branch Road extended family, who considered Auntie Barbs as a second mother. One such example is Amy. I know how much you all were negatively impacted on a daily basis by Auntie Judy's health issues. The last few years weren't easy, but I hope you all find comfort and ease in knowing that there is an end to her pain and suffering. We must maintain hope that she is in a better place and that we will one day meet her again, inshallah, which means God willing. To the Mohammed side family, we must find peace in the saying, Inna lillahi wa inna ilahi rajiun. It means surely from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala we come, and to him is our return. Judy was proud of her Mohammed origins. One of the doctors managing her at San Fernando General Hospital when she was admitted, when I inquired about her during her admission, he said, oh yes, Mohammed Ramlochan. She's the only patient on my list with a hyphenated name. So I remembered her. Look at that. Everything about Judy was memorable, even her name. Today she's no longer physically here with us in spirit. But the Mohammed Ramlochan bond remains forever, in the form of Leanne, Ronmel, Riel, and future generations to come. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us the sabr, which means patience, to deal with this tremendous loss and the heaviness in our hearts today. May He forgive Auntie Judy for any of her shortcomings and make Barzakh a place of comfort for her. And may we all be reunited one day in Jannatul Firdaus, which is the highest heaven. Inshallah, God willing. Ameen. Love you, Auntie Judy. Forever in my duas, my prayers. Assalamu alaikum. Thank you, everybody. Okay, so we'd like to now open the floor for anybody who has anything that they want to say. Okay, don't all come at once. Come down. Even if you want to tell a story about her or anything, that's fine, you know. So we'll now have Miss Prime, who was Auntie Judy's or Auntie Barb's former boss. She would like to say something.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
I've worked with her for many years. Been her supervisor for over 25 years. We all share the same birthday. Judy, I must say, was always a beautiful person. Her face was always lit up. Her fingernails always done. She was a perfect little young lady growing up. I am so saddened to be here today to celebrate her life and death. And on behalf of all my staff at San Fernando General Hospital, Medical Records Department, I want to say, bye Judy, we love you, we will ever love you. You are a great friend, a family, because that's how we live at Medical Records Department, as a family. As you see, there are quite a few of us here today, right? And Judy knows how very touching, how very special we were to her. Love you, Judy. Rest in peace, my darling. God bless. Thank you.
Anybody else has anything to say?
Whatever. Well, I don't know where to start, but I'll start by entering the gate today. Good mornings. When I got my auntie Babs, she always done sticking back. She has spray. She asked Mike, how are you looking today? I say, oh God, you're looking good. I say, keep my next wife. But sometimes when I'm home, you see auntie Babs calling. It could either be two things. I have to go in the shop to buy 2 sweet drinks, or to come kill the lizard. Sometimes, me and catch the lizard again, but I don't learn to she. Yeah, guys. She will say, okay, she say, sure. She will like the tip of spray on the broom. But I don't react. I feel like it's so shady.
All right, so okay, so if